The following is a presentation of the Belly Up Sports Media Network.
Hey everyone, it's Ryan from No Credentials Required to talk to you about one of our newest partners at Belly Up Sports, SeatGeek. Yeah, live sports is great on television, but the feeling of being at the arena is a priceless experience. That's why our friends at SeatGeek are there to help you find the best tickets at the best prices. Not only can you get tickets to sporting events, but you can also get tickets to concerts, comedy shows, musicals, and more. Search for your desired event now at SeatGeek.com, enter promo code BellyUpSports at checkout, and you save $20 off your first purchase. SeatGeek. Life's an event. We have the tickets.
It's time to BS.
Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of Time to BS with Staniel Smooth. I am your host, the great and powerful Staniel Smooth. Originally I posted this like 2 weeks ago, but due to the fact that Survivor Series happened that same freaking day, and you know what happened if you've seen it, but also just a lot of crap has happened where my mind has been going all over the place. I'm dealing with a little bit of brain fog, and it really doesn't help the fact that I sometimes think too hard, but, you know, so this is a re-recording of the previous 196th episode, but we're 4 away from 200, so join for the ride, I guess. So I'm going to get into it right out of the gate. I'm going to piss a lot of people off, but it needs to be said. You do not hold yourself accountable enough. But what you instead do is you do the whole, woe is me, I've had so much trauma, I've had so much bullshit happen to me in my life. Yeah, so have I. Who the fuck cares? Because deep down inside, you, sir, or miss, or whatever the fuck, just refuse to just look out into the sunset or the sunrise or whatever and say, you know what, I'm fucking grateful for my life. I've been through a lot of shit, but you know what? I am grateful. I am grateful for the life that I've had. And yeah, I've made mistakes. I made a lot of stupid fucking mistakes in my life that I would not usually be proud of. Or at all. I wouldn't be proud of them at all. But in reality speaking, I'm a lot better off than some people in this world. I could have done a lot worse things than, let's say, war crimes or whatever, but thankfully I'm not in war, or I'm not in the military, or whatever. Like I said, it could be worse, but thankfully I haven't done anything worse. My point is, maybe instead of just throwing the blame card at like your trauma or your PTSD or your bullying from 20 years ago, say, you know what, it happened. That does not make me the person who I am today. I am not the person who I am because of the bullying or because of the bullshit or because of the depression. You know what? You're the person you are today because you had those things make you grow. You grew up into a better person because of that shit. You grew up into a better human being. You learned, okay, I don't want to be that person because of what you went through. And you gotta set your fucking goals straight. You gotta set your goals into, like, fucking overdrive, like I have a stick of dynamite up your ass, as Mama Smooth used to say. Take life by the balls and go, fuck you. This is my life. This is not your life. But no, all of this came into be because WWE Hall of Famer Tammy Stitch, or Sunny as she's referred to, got sentenced to 17 years in prison some time ago because of... If you don't know, just look it up. I'm sure you could find it. It's everywhere at this point. But instead of holding herself accountable and say, you know what, I fucked up, I deserve the punishment. Or, you know what, I fucked up, but it's not who I am as a person. She instead throws the blame cards like, oh, my trauma, my PTSD, Chris Candido this, Chris Candido that. But maybe if you just hold yourself fucking accountable and say, you know what, I fucked up, let me go to jail. It'll teach me a lesson. But she doesn't do that. She doesn't do that. And my favorite part about this whole thing is the constantly complaining with the black screen on Snapchat saying, don't try to talk to me. Motherfucker, who the fuck cares? If you want help, go ask for help. If you have a hard time with something, ask for help. Do you think a mechanic constantly just does everything on their own? Even when they have trouble? No, they fucking ask for help. They ask for help. A boxer in the ring, do you think they constantly cry and complain? My life and career isn't going the way it's planned. Nah. No, you fucking go work on it. You go work on your bullshit. Okay? This isn't like some game where you get extra lives and retries. No. No, or you respawn. No. You fucking go work on your shit. Apparently this is a really hard concept for people to grasp. But it needs to be said. So, we're going to take a quick break. My name is Staniel Smooth, and this is Time to BS. You can't look this good talking some BS without a great haircut. Hey guys, it's Staniel Smooth here from Time to BS, and I want to talk to you guys about our newest friends of the show, Hardway Barbershop, located in the hidden gem of Long Island in Blue Point, New York. Hardway Barbershop will be sure to give you a nice clean cut and beard trim for all your stylish needs. And for some sweet prices too. So what are you waiting for? Book your next haircut appointment at Hardway Barbershop today.
It's time to BS.
CM Punk has returned to WWE for the first time in nearly 10 years. Well, in almost 10 years, but so did Randy Orton return after nearly 500 days, and potentially he'll have a match with Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble. But Randy Orton is not why we are here today. No, it is because of Mr. CM Punk. So there was rumors and speculation about the potential return of CM Punk. Being like, you don't think he could fight? You don't think CM Punk returned to WWE, right? Oh, he did? Alright, cool. So yeah, that's what happened. I want to be very clear. I am rooting for AEW to do well. I want all the success in the world for all of pro wrestling. I really do. But Jesus Christ, you dropped the ball on this one, AEW. You dropped the ball big time. You just couldn't keep the drama away. Now, there's always going to be drama in the workplace, no matter where you are. But Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2024 Men's Royal Rumble match, the best of the world, CM Punk. We like that shit. That's my pick to win the Royal Rumble, CM Punk. Because you know what? Fuck all y'all. Because you guys can't have anything nice, and neither can I. CM Punk is probably the closest thing we'll get to Stone Cold Steve Austin, right? I agree. And you know what? For shits and giggles, we like that sound. That is Yoshi. But yeah, so to paint the picture here, CM Punk returned very similar to how Bray Wyatt came back at Extreme Rules last year. Rest in peace. And it was the closing shot, and then bam, Static and CM Punk. So it was nice to see. It was really nice to see CM Punk. It's heartwarming. It's very heartwarming, and it's a reminder that Triple H is in charge, and he runs the show, not Daddy Vince McMahon. So that's nice to see. That's really nice to see. My name is Staniel Smooth. This is Time to DBS, and we'll be right back. Do you guys like spicy chicken? How about chicken sandwiches? Hey guys, it's Staniel Smooth here from Time to BS. And I want to shout out our newest friends to the show at Long Island's own Hot Chicken Mama. Born from Nashville, Tennessee, and coming over to the island, these spicy chicken sandwiches be sure to satisfy your palate with these amazing flavors and juicy taste. Just listen to this menu, shall you? Chicken and waffles with hot honey maple syrup and hot butter. A bomb chicken sandwich that says titled The Sandwich. It doesn't need no fancy-ass name. And the snack wrap with a spicy hot honey ranch dressing. That sounds great. So what's holding you up? Head on down to Blue Point, New York, where Hot Chicken Mama will have your cravings taken care of.
It's time to BS.
As much as I want to say Seattle's a playoff team, or as much as I also want to say that Seattle won't make the playoffs, I am very torn on this Seahawks team. So 2 weeks ago, they had a 17-16 loss via missed field goal to the Los Angeles Rams over in Inglewood. Then on that Thursday, San Francisco proceeds to shellac them 31-13, where it should have been a lot worse. And then this past Thursday that just happened, Dallas put up 41. Well, Seattle lost 41-35. That was a pretty confident loss. That's one of those where it's a good loss, but I digress here. Are they still a playoff team? This is where I start to lose my confidence here. Do I think the Seahawks team is a playoff team? No. But do I also think if they make the playoffs, would they win a playoff game or two? Sure. Sure, they could. Seattle's a good team with mostly okay players. And then very few great players. DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Bobby Wagner, Jamal Adams, maybe. That's it. That's their great players. And it's mostly good players of Draymond Jones, Jared Reed, Jordan Brooks, Quandre Diggs, Devin Witherspoon, Tariq Woolen, Kobe Bryant, Trey Brown, keeps going. Charles Cross, Abe Lucas, like, they have mostly good players. And they don't have that. Not saying DK Met. Let me be clear. If DK Metcalf were on Kansas City, he would have 2,000 yards receiving. If Tyler Lockett were on, let's say, I don't know, Miami, he'd have 1,500 yards receiving and 12 touchdowns. He's that good of a receiver. But people want to just throw that out there as like they're not that good when in reality they are. But my overall question is Seattle in need of a coaching change? No. I don't know. Hard to say. It's really hard to say. Part of me says yes, part of me says no. And then I also think that Pete's trying too hard to get this modern offense thing going while also sticking to his guns of run the football, play great defense. They have a good defense. Ish. They have a good offense. Ish. Everything is good-ish. Pretty much. But this 3-game skid is very concerning to me. Very concerning. So I want to be really clear. I think they're still a playoff team, but there's confidence is dwindling a bit. My name is Staniel Smooth, and this is Time to BS. We'll be right back. What's up, everyone? Staniel Smooth here. I want to show you guys a cool thing we're doing. This podcast is sponsored by Canada Dips, the newest lineup to the dip game, but in CBD form. The Canada Dips lineup features products made for every man's lifestyle. All tins are proudly crafted from the hills of Humboldt County in California. It's filled with flavor and will give you that good vibe that CBD brings to the room. So what are you waiting for? Use the promo code BELLYUP20 in all caps at CanadaDips.com for 20% off your next order. That's BELLYUP20 at CanadaDips.com.
It's time to BS.
What else happened in the world of sports that we can talk shit about? Josh Giddey, Oklahoma City guard and former number 6 overall pick, is under investigation for having a relationship with an underage girl. However, reports have also surfaced out that the footage saying of that girl who just fucked Josh Giddey is from 2 years ago. So, what the fuck is this? I don't know what to think here. This is why I think the way I think sometimes. This is why I think that you should wait for the full evidence before you're making assumptions. Is Josh Giddey innocent or some shit? I don't fucking know. All I saw that this footage was from 2 years ago. Like, I'm fucking confused here. So apparently this girl used a fake ID to get into the club, fucked Josh Giddey. Giddey found out she was under 18 or some shit like that, and broke it off. Somehow this story comes out now, which can only mean one thing. This is a money ploy. Again, we're not. No one is defending Josh Giddey here. No one. Because he still committed the crime. He still committed this. However, this is not Karl Malone, if we're being real here. More still needs to come out here. But this is another Lindsey Hill, Trevor Bauer situation. Different crime, but still. Where she just wants his dude's money. But this is 1,000% a money ploy. Good fucking Lord. I'm gonna get screamed at for this, but this is true. All of us screams money ploy. He still committed the crime. He's still guilty as shit, but Jesus. So, in other news, Von Miller of the Buffalo Bills was arrested for assault recently. And I still want to wait for more reports and evidence to come out before we go on and make assumptions. But if he is guilty of doing what he's doing, then cut his ass and throw him in jail. That's just it. I don't know. All of this just screams, what are we doing here? Just screams, what are we doing? So Islander fans, for some reason, still want Lane Lambert fired. I don't know why. It's not like the Islanders' offense hasn't been doing well, because they have been. If we're being fucking real here. They just beat Florida 4-3 in regulation. Oh, you know. They've won, what? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 5 of their last 7 games they've won? Like, what the hell? What are we doing here, guys? Their next game is Tuesday against San Jose at home. They got 26 points, the Islanders do, which is in a 3-way tie for third in the Metropolitan Division, and you still want this coach fired. I'm confused. I'm dead-ass confused here. I don't know what you guys want. It's like, well, let's be real here. The Islanders also have a -9 goal differential. They've scored 65 but given up 74. Okay. The power play, funny enough, hold on, if we just do some Googling real quick. Islanders power play percentage. Yep. So they are currently 9th in power play percentage, 22.6% as of right now. The penalty kill percentage is it doesn't say. Does not say right now. But to give it in perspective here, the Islanders were 12th last year. Yeah, they're 9th right now. Penalty kill is like 30th. But Jesus. It's so hard to figure out what you want. So the Islanders are... Where the crap are they? 82.2%, which is... Meh. It's not great, it's not good, but whatever. Anywho, enough Islander talk. So, anyone will talk about the elephant in the room? Connor Bedard and Corey Perry? Oh, good lord, this is hilarious. This is all sorts of hilarious to me. So, if you haven't read the news, I'll tell you. Corey Perry, who is a former Stanley Cup champion with the Anaheim Ducks, one of the great players the last 20 years. Has bounced around the league over the last 4 or 5 years or so. From, Dallas to Montreal to Tampa and then now to Chicago. Bounced around from time to time. Was just caught fucking Connor Bedard's mom on a mom's trip with the Blackhawks. He was immediately released from his contract. This, by the way, is coming from the same team that covered up a sexual assault scandal for 10 years. Or 15 years or so. So, where are your morals drawn here, Chicago? I just think this whole thing is hysterical to me. Because if the number one overall pick's mom comes at you to go rail her, this shit's funny. I just think this whole thing is hysterical. But, whatever. My name is Staniel Smooth, this is Time to BS, and we'll be right back. Thanks to our friends over at La Terrain Watches for sponsoring Time to BS podcast. Use the promo code TIME2BS at LaTerrain.com for some sweet deals over on the website. That's time, the number 2, and BS at LaTerrain.com.
It's time to BS.
One more topic here before we close up shop for the day. I made it very clear early on in the program that just work on yourself. I mean, there's no better way for me to say this than just work on yourself, continue to do what's best for you, but also, just hold yourself accountable. You don't need to do anything else but just hold yourself accountable, and then, quite honestly, just don't do anything stupid with your brain that's going to cause you to just... I'm going off track here, but I think if you hold yourself accountable and just be better for you overall, and it's my brain's fogging up, but I appreciate all of you for taking the time out of yourselves to listen to this and just listen to me ramble and stuff, because it helps. It helps me I still want to do this a lot more, but it brings me a lot more motivation in the end. So thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to the show. Follow the show on Twitter and Instagram at Time to BS Podcast. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Threads at Staniel Smooth. As I said before, my name is Staniel Smooth. I'm coming to you for the lovely beaches of Long Island, New York. And as per usual, I will see you all in this life, and most certainly the next one. Cheers, guys. Have a good one.